Well, hello and welcome back to Stationeers. Well, the storm update just released a day ago for me, so I decided, you know what better place to celebrate than on Venus? Everyone's going to go to the moon and have fun there, so I want to go to Venus because, you know, it's going to be so much more fun there. And, yeah, Venus it is. Now, Venus has the lovely temperature of 464 Celsius, which is pretty much more or less constant throughout the day and the night, and a hefty 239 kilopascals for pressure, which means no iron windows. Probably no windows for a little bit until I get a decent furnace setup going and getting some alloys and whatnot. So, right. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and stay on normal because I'm not a complete masochist. Only a partial one. And, yeah. And go on to standard because I want all the goodies because I'm going to need every single advantage that I can because, well, I'm not going to do very well. I have no doubt. All right. Let's get to it. I'm going to be moving with some urgency, trying to get up the initial shelter, because, yeah, this is not going to be fun. Let's see, let's get some things up and running. I'm going to turn my filter off and on, just to preserve my breathing air. Let's get this moved over here, so I can quickly empty it if I need to. Well, let's hop out of here and, oh, yeah, rearrange some things, because, you know. All right, let's hurry up. Open these up so I could figure out what I got and what I don't have. All right, building materials. I need building materials. That'd be the yellow crate. Yeah, woo. All right, give me the frames, because I'll need frames. I'll need... Oxygen's low. We turn that on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn it back off. Great. I forgot what I was doing. I'll grab those. Where are... Oh, I thought I saw some steel frames. There we go. Grab the steel frames and steel sheets as well. Let me also grab the doors. Where do I want to set up? If I set up along here, yeah, that'll work. So, that's going to come around. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to have windows for a while. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm in so much of a rush, that's why I'm just standing still. So, okay, I don't want the doors. I want, what do I want? I want frames. I want iron frames. Okay, so yeah, I think down here will be fine. Come back a little bit. Okay, so if we do a 3x3 for our initial shelter, where we can actually breathe, take off our suit, and all that good stuff, I think that will work. Right, oxygen's low. Instant repeat. Now, since the iron walls are not going to be able to hold pressure difference, I'm just going to frame it all up. Nothing fancy. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue. This will be my area where I have the printers and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a standard 3x6 like I like, because, well, I'm boring and I do what I know and I don't know much. Oxygen is low. Okay. And I will definitely need more frames to complete this part of the structure. Like, oh no, you run out of frames, now what are you going to do for the roof? Well, that's why I've got the steel frames. Alright. And do that, do that. Alright, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. I'm organized, sure I am. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Get these welded up singles. Well, try to, and I don't have another battery with me because I forgot to do that. Here, why don't you go there, and then you can go there. You can charge up while I go get a decent battery, which is not there. Okay, I will take you.
Oxygen low.
Yes, I know.
Oxygen critical.
Yeah. Okay. Might as well grab that then, right? Get that up and running as soon as possible, right? Sure, maybe so. Okay. You're gonna blow away, aren't you? Not that time. Maybe this time? Whoa! Okay, I'll blow away.
Oxygen low.
Two things you have to be extra careful with this thick atmosphere is one, obviously welding frames. Two is when you mine into the voxels, there's this big sucking sound, and more often than not, you'll be crashing into the terrain as it envelops you. So if I do something silly, oh well, I'll get to it later. Right. Let's get this a-going.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Right. Whoosh. Alright, let's get this side welded up.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. It'd be really nice when I don't have to listen to the suit lady constantly telling me that my oxygen's low. Alright, let's get that done. I can do things. You know what? I have that. I haven't put the doors up yet. I could have gotten away with something a little bit smaller, but I want this space to be a kind of a one and done, don't have to worry about it more than once kind of a affair.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Meaning that once I have a breathable situation in here, I don't want to have to really worry about it. I don't want to have to worry about, you know, reclaiming any of the oxygen or the other gases. I just want to, I want it to be, I want it to work. Why am I doing this slowly? Let's, yeah, I'm not going to put the doors in just yet. Fixing to get ready, but I'm not quite there. Put you there. Grab the glass.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Right. I have a limited amount of time before that fills up. Now, I can go ahead and release it to the atmosphere. It's not going to, like, combust or anything. However, it's going to get lost in translation. So, I'll just put this here like yonder. Try to save as much of my jetpack as possible. Let's get the cable out. Now, I want to upgrade to heavy cable as soon as possible, but this will work for the moment. Right. And I jumped down too far. It's not what I wanted to do.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Right. Okay, that'll feed down in there. Let's see, I have APC there. Actually, take that back. Yeah, normally I have the APCs in line. I'm going to try something a little different. You just have them side by side. Now, I may run out of energy sooner rather than later, but yeah, that's...
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's still low. Okay. I know. I have a limited amount of time to get this done. And I have to prioritize what I bring into the shelter. Shoo. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I'm gonna leave those in there for the moment. What do I want? I can place that. Cable, APCs. Yep, that's gonna be important. Food and water, and might as well get as many of these as I possibly can. And I'm just going all over the place. Come on, stop that. All right.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. No, that's not what
Oxygen critical.
I did. Right. You go there because I need you there. All right, power coming in, power coming in. Let's get those opened up real quick. All right, let's put that in there. Let's put you in here just because that's where I normally put you. Let me chuck these there, and I can chuck you
Oxygen low.
there. Okay, oxygen's low. Actually, let me put you in place so I don't have to worry about you and you don't take up any more room. No. Yes. Okay. Right. I don't need this. I actually don't need this either. I will free up a little bit of room. I'm not going to bring everything into that little room. I just want the critical things as I try to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Get all of...
Oxygen low.
So they don't give you...
Oxygen critical.
They don't give you a grow light. The one place that you absolutely, without any reservation, need a grow light, they don't give you a grow light. It's almost like they are giving you a challenge. You're going to be important. That's not what I wanted you to do. Right. You know what? Let me get things unlimbered. That's... Scared myself as I just tried to cool down Venus. I don't think that's going to work. Right.
Oxygen low.
The oxygen is low and is obviously affecting me as I struggle. Right, so... You know what, I'm going to hold on to... I don't need to hold on to that. No, 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 and no. I will, however, fumble around and get this put where it needs to go. Yes, that is how vents work. I'll even put the sensor in, even though I probably don't need to worry about that. We'll get that there. I need a, I need a frame. I need a frame. I need to turn that off because, oh great, I forgot to turn that off. And yes. All right. Outstanding. Am I gonna have enough to put the roof on it? Cool. Okay, that worked out better than I thought. Well then, good, because then you can extend out here. I'll have another air. Don't think about it.
Oxygen low.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. You don't have time to think.
Oxygen critical.
Though one could argue that I'm not thinking, so... Right. Steel sheets. Steel sheets. Steel sheets. Welder. Everything's fine. I am not panicking whatsoever. La-da-dee-dee-dee. I am perfectly fine. You know what? I better not waste all that battery, huh? And, we'll just do the same
Oxygen low.
there. Oxygen is low. Da, 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 da. Right. I can forego that. Put that there. Where are the doors? Doors. I should have put the doors in a specific place so I wouldn't have this problem. Right. So composite door will work for me. Let me get that on my person and not on my person so I don't forget. And let's go grab those tanks so I don't forget. And I can't jump up there, so I think stairs are going to be in our future.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Can I at least get in the...
Oxygen critical.
As I'm carrying the oxygen tank. How ironic. Turn that off. Let's grab the water. Grab the water. Get in the... Get in the... Get in here. I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so we grab the liquid nitrogen and we kinda get in there. Yes, in there. Now, if I remember correctly,
Oxygen low.
my oxygen's low. Okay, next. So that was the 3 tanks here. If my memory serves me, they jip you out of any fuel or extra oxygen. So yeah, well, you know what? Since I'm here, why not grab all the stuff? Apparently, I have room in my little hovel. Just because I won't be using the door or the walls as walls does not mean that they're not going to be useful. They're just not going to be useful right away.
Oxygen low.
And my oxygen's low.
Oxygen critical.
Right. Shoo. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. No problem here. Get. Get that, and get that. Okay, that's... Okay. Get you opened up, shove you over... Actually, before I forget, let's glass that up. Right, because I always forget these things. Couldn't tell, could you? Let's merge the credit cards. Power. I need...
Oxygen low.
I My oxygen's low. Well, I need pipes. Pipes. I need cable. Alright, let's hook this one up. Can always hook the other one up later, but right now, let's just get this done. Just get... Alright, we'll go ahead and get this wired up like I normally would, because, well, like I said, I'm boring. I like to do things in a consistent manner, so I don't have to think too much, because, well... Right. Oxygen low. Right, now, why did I do that? I'm not going to hook up the doors just yet, because they do use a bit of power. And you're like, why didn't you use the manual hatches? Well, I could have, but then eventually I would have to upgrade them. So, this way, it'll be a little bit of a pain, but it'll be okay. Right. And pipes are going to be the next thing I need to worry about. Right.
Waste tank caution. Oxygen low.
Have I mentioned that my time's running out? Yeah, you. No, you. You. Come here. You go into there, you go into there, you get out of my way. Pipes. You go there. I guess we can do that, and then I guess we can do that, and then I guess we can do this. Yeah, and then we can go back inside. And we can turn you on, and you're not on because I didn't turn the other thing on, which I should have turned on, but I didn't turn it on. But I turned you on.
Oxygen critical.
Oxygen's critical. Okay. Okay. We're not out of the ballpark yet. I don't even know what that meant. Doesn't really mean anything. Unless we're the ball and Venus is the bat. That's potentially true. Okay. Okay. So, I will open this up. Have things fly in here, because that's what it does. Did I mention that the pressure's high? Yeah. Can I just get... Right. So we'll get all this super hot gas out of here. There'll be plenty of room to put a garden in, to put some storage, to get oxygen reclamation. There'll be plenty of room for that. Not putting any of the printers, not putting the arc furnace in here, not doing any of that. Nope. This is purely a breathing space.
Oxygen low.
As my oxygen is once again low. Turn the suit thingy-majigger off. That's not getting... Right. Coal. I don't like doing the coal thing, but I guess I don't have much of a choice here. So, I still need to pipe up that. I can get this stuff out of my inventory, though. I need to go through the cardboard boxes and pull out all the tiny little batteries so I can use them. You're going to be important, so I'll put you in the good, important pile. Right.
Oxygen low.
And my oxygen's low. Come on, hurry up and suck that out a little.
Oxygen critical.
Okay. That is processing. Charging. Words are hard. Words are hard. Just gonna... Yeah. Right. Pick you up. I want the little... That's not... Oh yeah. We do get one little tiny fuel canister. Keep you insulated. Do not pop you until I'm ready to use you, and you are not going to be used for power. Nope. That's my steel making stuff right there. What are you? You are lockers. Okay. Lockers.
Oxygen low.
Lockers I'll need to be able to use sooner or later. Right, I need to get to the other cardboard box. Where are all the boxes? Did they went there.
Power low.
Ha. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's not as easy as you think. Quit yelling at me. I'm just one little person. Are you still You're still technically powered. No, don't charge it. Charge that one. Grr. Charge this one. Anyway, get in the... Put that there. Okay, connectors. I'll need that in here. I can scavenge a small battery out of this one. I think this is what we're going to have to do for the time being. Okay, that's water. Right. You. Get over there. All right, pick this stuff up again. Ooh, mining charges. Yeah, mining charges. They're really fun, especially on Venus. You have to be very careful, though. Let's just say, remember how I was saying when you remove voxels, it creates a huge vacuum? Well, the mining charge creates an immense vacuum. You're still... Okay. Well, that's how I got the battery. Get in there! Battery charger there. Are we a complete vacuum? I'll just go by the suit. Okay. It says we are... Where's the little dot? Turn you off. Phase 1 is complete. Some would actually say I've won. Not by a long shot. Remember how I mentioned they didn't give you a grow light? Well, since you can't really get to Windows until you get your alloys, you can't grow your food. Now you say, well, what's the big deal? Well, you need to grow food, obviously, to eat. But you need to grow food to be able to get your volatiles, because there are no volatiles in the atmosphere, and there are no ices on the planet of Venus. So the only way you're going to get volatiles is by harvesting the volatiles from ore. Not deep miner ore, mind you, but just ores. Well, ores. Cobalt. Biomass. Hydration is critical. I hydrate. I'm so used. It's a Pavlovian response of here, suit lady, turn filter off. Right. Well, I am not in a position to. Well, I guess I can open now since I'm in a vacuum. What I do want to do is I want to get the habit of, since these pipes are not insulated, I want to actually remove this when I have an atmosphere in here, and then remove that. You put it back and then remove that one. So when I'm outside doing things like mining and building the rest of this stuff, the heat doesn't transfer into there. Because I have absolutely no cooling set up. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Food, water, food. I'm not panicking. Who's panicking? Who made this mess? Why do I have to clean it up? That you could eat it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, well, let's get that unlocked. Right.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Right. Well, I don't really want to do that with my... Where did I put the food? Food. Alright, let me pick some of this up because some of it is going to go... Oh, right there. You're hiding in plain sight. See, the red and the white and the red and the white and the red and the... Never mind.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Right. Do I need this? Trace amounts of oxygen and CO2. Well, I'm going to add to that right now. Ooh, that's toasty exhaust out of my waste tank. But look at the ratios. Almost half of it is oxygen, which, yeah. Okay. Okay, you know what? I really wish I had the other tool belt that would hold a bunch of stuff. It's gonna have to wait though, isn't it? Okay, so let's get that going there. Right. Put you there for the moment. Let's get what? What am I trying to do? I need power. I need stuff. I need stuff. Boy, that's ores. I'm gonna need ores. So if I swap this battery with that battery and put that into there, and I have no spare room, but what I can do is we can put you there, turn you on, get you charged up. Let's see, if I'm gonna go mining, then I want the mining charges. Come on, where's the box? Do I have the box on me? That's why I can't find it, because I have it. Yep. Let's see. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need you guys. Let's just... Ooh, the flare gun. Yeah, flare gun's probably a good idea. Now, alright, I'll put the batteries over here. Since I don't want to carry them. I don't really want to carry you either. But you know what? If I don't, I'm gonna regret it, aren't I? Right. So what I'll need to do, give me the other... Oh yeah, the better that's right! I forgot about this. Just don't turn it on. So where's my original mining belt? I'll pick that up. Come on. Original mining belt. Where did I put the... I need the... Is that my original one? That's my original one. So, okay. Put that there. Where's the other one? Other one's over here with the explosives. Perfect. Right. Now. Let's get you guys out of there because you're useless. Now, the fun thing about the mining charges, they count as a tool. So they go in your tool slot. So when you pick up the extra tool belt, put the explosives in your tool slot, in the belt, and then it frees up your inventory in your backpack. Fun fact. Another thing is, let's get this pneumatic thingamajigger in there. And let's see, let's swap you out. I don't need that, so I can put that in there. Definitely keep your tape with you. In fact, I'll put the tape there, so it's a little bit easier to access, and I can close this window out. Which means I can put the tablet in there, open up the two slots. Okay, enough yakking. Enough yakking, Michael. Let's go. We're on a mission. Before I turn that on, where is the tracker? Tracker! And then I have to figure out where I put the thing. Which is not there. It's in the tool belt. Silly. Alright, close you out. We'll swap you out and put you there. Let's just double check that. Yes. Back that. Turn you on. Okay. Right. So, do this. We'll put that there. Put this here. Close you up. Pull you into there. Might as well empty this again, right? Right. Turn you off. We will then grab a U. I didn't want you to go in. That's okay. When we come back from the outside, evacuate the airlock, I'll just pull that one like I was going to and put it in there. That's what I'm going to do. Right. So, let's see. Put you back in the tool belt. Okay. Turn the filter off. Open you up. We'll get pushed back. Now, I don't want to dig any holes. Got the extra food and water. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right. So, cardinal directions would probably be a good idea. Right, so you're there. You are 90 degrees, so let's do 270-ish. Let's go walk this way. Pretty soon, suit ladies are going to say, oxygen low.
Oxygen low.
Told you. Right. Now. Turn this off. Let's grab the thing. Where's the thing? The thing? Where's the flare gun? I forgot the flare gun. Now you're like, but why do you need the flare gun? You've got the tracker. Well, the flare gun is kind of handy because it allows you to actually see what without your suit light.
Oxygen low.
You know what?
Oxygen critical.
This will be just a short trip. I don't need to worry about the flare gun. I'll worry about the flare gun later. This keeps up. I'm going to have to drill near my base, and I don't want to drill near my base because I don't want holes near my base unless I put them there for a reason. Does that make sense? Alright, guys. Right. Or do I want to mess with this? You know what? I don't think I want to mess with that. I think I want to use up my explosives first. Okay, anytime you guys want to... Okay, iron. Gonna need iron.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen is low. Right, open this up. Pull that out to there. Put one right there. Okay. Back away. And then look at all the wishies that go in. Whoa, it's pulling me in. Yeah. Where the heck did those come from? Yeah, you gotta be extra careful. Let's close.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Yeah, Right, turn that back off so I don't forget. Now, my biggest concern right now is to get iron, copper, preferably a little bit of gold. Gold would be nice. If I could find some lead and silver, that would be nice as well. But we'll see. I think that is good enough for iron at the moment. Coal. Yeah, looks like coal. Let's get some coal. Back away, nice and far. While we're waiting for that, cycle the air. Boom. Careful on the approach. Oh, wow, that is very powerful. And I figured I would have gotten more coal. Now, obviously, coal is going to have a dual purpose for me in the short term. Let's see if I can get some more coal. Oh, no, no, no!
Damage.
No!
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Dagnabbit,
Oxygen critical.
I got, oh, fudge. I got greedy. I thought I could, oh boy. Well, that's not fun. Okay. Everything's fine. I just demonstrated what you should not do. So I don't recommend you do that. Right, moving right along. Let me turn that back off. Yeah. Oh, gold. Turn the headlamp off. How about I use up the... Somebody else here playing music? Weird. Anyway, yeah, let's, yeah. Let's get some gold. And we'll wait longer before approaching the hole. That long enough? Right. Really? Well, I would like more gold than that. Come on. Really? What's this over here? Copper would be nice.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen is low. What are you? More gold. Don't need more gold. Need more other stuff. Get me more... Get a bigger hole. But that is not more gold. I mean, it technically is more gold, but it's not the gold that I want. But it's the gold that I have, so I'll just climb out of... Okay, Skyrim jump. Okay. More iron, more iron. How ironic. But
Oxygen low.
never mind. Really, copper. I could use some copper. Iron and gold. Is that all? Is all that you have is iron and gold? I need copper. Where's the copper? More iron. I mean, iron's nice. Gold is nice. But I could really use some copper. I mean, coal is nice. I'm not going to be able to... Ooh, silicon. Alright. Give me a decent amount of silicon, because I'm going to need that if I hopefully ever get to steel. Ooh, I need to keep an eye on my oxygen. It's getting kind of low. Now, careful. We put tape in hand. Carefully approach the edge. I still hear the whooshies. I still see the whooshies. And not much silicon. I'll take what I can get. Here. Whoa! Light little taps on the drill. Light little taps on the drill.
Oxygen low.
That's okay, my pants are full, I'm just saying. Whoa, whoa. Easy. Yo! Oh! Okay, that's a sign telling me that's enough of that. Turn that off. Seriously, guys, copper? Come on, give me some. Whoa. Nice, slow, short clicks of the mouse button.
Oxygen low.
It's because I'm breathing in very quickly. Oops. Free up some space. Open this up. Free up some space. Right. Ooh. That is brutal.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen low. Okay, well, easy. Duh! You tempting fate again. Right, let's head home. Let's head home, let's head home, let's head home. We get to have that. We'll close you up. We'll close that up. Tools.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Okay. That away. Well, on the bright side, we have plenty of iron, coal, and gold running around. Now, where's the silver? Where's a decent patch of silicon? Where's the lead? Right.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low. Let me get this thing pulled out first.
Oxygen critical.
Right. Let me have an empty hand to catch the pipe instead of having it do other things. Right. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's a vacuum. It is certainly easy to get a little paranoid under these conditions. Turn you off. Hey!
Oxygen low.
Oxygen. Okay, yeah, I can leave you turned on. That ain't half bad. I would prefer to have one of them fully charged to put in my suit, but I will take it. Of course, there's nothing to say I couldn't rearrange this. It's just I know that there's going to be a potential loss between one APC to the next. But, okay, this will work for now. In fact, what I could do is I could take the large batteries with me so I can finish up getting that put together. Because now I need to get things done. Yeah, those are the words. Need to get things done. That's brilliant. Come on. Where's the auto lathe and the arc furnace? Somebody should really do something about this mess. This is just so untenable. There's a computer. There's a vending machine. There's, right. Well, I tell you right now, one of the things I need to do... I don't need those, don't need those. You. I need... Let's see. Let's do that. Check you there. I need to take 2 of these and put them somewhere safe. Because when I get steel for a battery, I don't want to waste... I don't know how much steel I may or may not be able to get. That being the case... Okay, I'm going to... Let's see. Full stacks of that go away. I'll hold on to that. That could stay here. That can go away. What else can go away? Empty you out. This is not getting me the thing that I need. Where is the thing that I need? Come on. I remember bringing this stuff. Oh, autolathe? I know exactly what I'm doing. Maybe. Right. I actually do need the plastic sheets. What am I talking about? I'm going to need all the cable. Right. You can stay hooked up. I guess I could put one of the big batteries in there, but I don't really want to do that. Right. Right. You can go there. You can go here. Right, what else do I need? I need... Actually... that there, just so I can have it. Right, what do I need? I'll need to run power out to there. So I might as well do that now. Well, I'm not expending a large amount of oxygen. I guess I could release this. Okay, I might as well get my O2 canister filled. Okay.
Power low.
My power is low.
Air tank critical.
Air tank is critical. Right. Right. You pulled out. Empty. Let's get this. Right. Okay, let's see. Can close that. You are empty, so let's get the smaller one in there. Yeah, let's use up these steel sheets so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Let's turn you off. Open you up. That pushes me back. Switch on over. Hop up here real quick. Real quick. I know technically this is not a super duper priority, but it's what I'm doing, so there.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Ah! Sure, I still got a white suit. It's debatable. No, don't. Out of juice. Out of the juice. Right, well, then...
Oxygen low.
No, it's only... Oh, come on. Nope. Okay, now... While I'm trying to concentrate on this very important task, let me think about something completely different to really confuse me. So one of the things I'm gonna need to do... I need to find a way of cooling gases down. And the only reliable way that I know, ironically enough,
Oxygen low.
yes, it is. Well, there's really two ways. Obviously, you have a cooler gas on hand, or even a liquid that can evaporate, to, well, then therefore evaporate, to suck away any of the heat. Now, I do have that big, nice canister of liquid nitrogen in there. So could, if I was so inclined... Oh, don't...
Oxygen low.
Oxygen low. Let's get the autolave down before I completely run out of juice. Right, so we'll do that. So get those there done. Get it, cable it up, and do that, and then we will get it all screwed up. And now it's all screwed up. Right. Oh, I forgot to turn the... Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No crisis here. Except for the fact that I didn't bring out... Did I? No, I did. I could have swore that I did. Where did I put the... It's in the... I knew that. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. How are you? Right. So... Power come out here. I guess I could have fed the coal into... No. I want to get the large batteries back in there before I put the coal in. So that come on out here. Come here.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's low again. Let's do oxygen critical. Right. So the other way of cooling down gases, when you don't really want to mess around with the cooler gas, is by using a good old furnace. Not the arc furnace. No. That's not the way... I know how to play this game. You've got power. You've got power. Right. Let me just quickly do a thing.
Oxygen low.
Right. The other way is the gas... You already had the... I knew that. Get you up in there. The gas furnace. Get the gas furnace up. Take your ambient outside temperature, which is not hot enough to make steel. But you put enough in, process your ores, degas them. Most of them will have to be degassed. And then, before I do that,
Oxygen low.
oxygen's low, but I'm taking that. All right, do that.
Oxygen critical.
Yeah, critical. Right. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's swap you there, and let's swap you there. Right. And then we can do things. I've got plenty of iron in my mining belt, so I don't need to worry about that. Put that back in there. Close you out, switch you back over. Right. Turn that off so we don't forget. Push on through to the other side. Wouldn't happen. You know what? Let's not. Let's not. I already know that ain't gonna work. So I say let's just put the full stack of 12 in there. Very touchy. Come. I know you'll. Yeah. I know you're going. Of course you'll go that way.
Oxygen low.
Right.
Oxygen critical.
Oxygen is critical. Get that going though. Right, you're done. What? But it what? Did it blow a cable? It blew a because it was trying to. No, stupid! You're not even hooked up to the.
Oxygen critical.
One could argue the oxygen has always been critical inside my brain. Fun fact: if you want to charge your batteries, you should have them hooked up to the charging system. How much did I waste? How much did I waste? I can't even... Do you mean to tell me I... Great. Everything's just fine. I have plenty of coal. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I got plenty of coal. I really need stuff. And I forgot to... Don't start on normal. That's too easy. Don't start with all your stuff. That's too easy. Trust me. Inherently, I am my own worst enemy. Now, I want however many frames. That's only going to give me 4 frames. Well, to start, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the magic number of what I need.
Oxygen low.
And oxygen is low.
Oxygen critical.
Right. Well, I will need that stuff, but I won't need it right away. I will need, however, this stuff. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, there's no reason not to get this at least closed off and vacuumed out, right? Sure. If I can go ahead and get this taken care of, then I shall. The sooner than you think, the storm will be a-comin'. Right. And there's that battery. Alright. There's that battery. Right. And I forgot to turn this thing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's just fine. It doesn't have... Right. Right. You're all off, right? Right.
Hydration critical.
Just need to have enough to do that. You can do it.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen low. The sooner I can get an APC in here, the better I will feel. Won't necessarily be better off, but I'll feel better. You're not even You're getting moved to the airlock. Like, right now. You're getting moved to the airlock. Right. Kill cutters. Because,
Oxygen low.
yeah, well...
Oxygen critical.
Okay, fine. I'll turn you back on. That decidedly did not work very well. No. That'll discharge from there. I think what I will do is, start dumping these. Right. Anybody got any extra batteries on them? I think I pulled all the extra batteries. Oh, there's that one in the outside, which I may actually have to go try and find, because... Yeah. Right. Yeah. Here, have one of those. Right. And finally have a big battery that's... Wait a minute. Oh. I put... Weird. Right, how are you doing? Well, 44% is a lot better than 19, so yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. What is going on here? I put you in the... Weird. Right. I'm not going to drain you because I'll probably need to go mining again, but right now, I just don't feel like going mining. What I do feel like, why did I... Right. Get flustered, you make mistakes. Well, that's true in everything else, so why not in Stationeers? Ah, oops, we turn the APC on. Right, reclaim that. Might as well empty this out too while we're here, right? Yes. Okay, done and done. Take you away, put you there. Right. Turn the filter off. You're not going to have any juice. You're not going to have any juice. Coal. Coal is the answer. Now, did I keep any coal on me? No, because why would I check on that before going out into the hot atmosphere? Why would I do that indeed? Yeah, let's go ahead and get you some charge because I'm going to need
Oxygen low.
everything I can.
Oxygen critical.
Right. Well, let's get you opened up and then we'll switch tools. Right. So. Coal. Right. How about here's just a crazy idea. Let's take 10 off the top, right? Okay.
Oxygen low.
Yeah, we'll split you in half. And we'll split you in half
Oxygen critical.
again. Turn you on. Right. I guess we can split you in half again. Because why not? Right. Alright, stacks of 10 to get this taken care of. Right. Okay, let's try this again, because I would really like to survive and make it on Venus. That would be nice. Okay, let's move the thing over the pipe. Open the door after I turn the filter off. Get pushed back. I should think about putting up some chutes. But I need power before I can do that. So yeah. Oh, thirsty. It's like, I'm not out of oxygen just yet. Give me time. Okay, you're doing that. Now what I should have done is put the machines on this side. I could have another airlock right there. But that's not the way I did it. So
Oxygen low.
I don't have time to really worry about that. I can always change it later, right? Right. Frames, if you please. How many more did I say? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hunger caution.
Alright. 4, and you're printing number 5. Let me get this in where it needs to be. Right. What about door? Need 3 copper, so I need 6 copper to get smelted. How about you do that? Let's see. That's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oxygen's low. Well, health is a resource, as they say. I know Ryan from Panic and Gaming says that all the time, and he is not incorrect. But You know what else is a resource? Power. Yes, power is a resource. The thing that I'm currently out of. Well, on the other... Yeah. Right. Good thing I've got some more coal. You know what I need? I know what I need. I need some wind turbines, right?
Oxygen low.
I think that would be a bully of an idea.
Oxygen critical.
Of course, in order to do that, I'm going to need an electronics printer, which means I'm going to need some resources printed out, which require power, and smelting, which requires power. Here, give me some copper, please. Yeah, if I can get this sealed up and evacuated out, then I'll be doing pretty good. Then I'll have a little bit more, well, ironically enough, breathing room. Not to actually breathe in, but time-wise to get stuff printed out, set in place, and yeah. Turn you off. Is that enough to give me 2 doors? Yes, it is. Go ahead and do that. Do I try to... Ooh. Give me suit battery. I will put some more coal in anticipation of being low on power as well as oxygen.
Oxygen critical.
Yes, it's I would say I would try to liken it to juggling chainsaws, which are currently on fire, but I think I would probably have a more fun time doing that. There we go. But light chainsaws, not the big steels that, you know, the wildland firefighters use. Those suckers are heavy, let me just tell you. But boy, do they cut real good. Let's see.
Health low.
Help. Well, that's just your opinion.
Oxygen low.
Okay, that might not be your opinion.
Oxygen critical.
You know what? I'm gonna need some gold. I'm gonna need 4 gold, as a matter of fact. The tool manufactory does not require gold, just copper and iron. So, yeah, I'll need 2 for the electronics printer, 2 for a pipe bender. Then we can start thinking about other things like wind turbines, atmospherics units, furnace. Furnace. Need a lot more copper for the furnace.
Oxygen critical.
Yeah. Speaking of which, why don't you get on that copper right there? If only I had a mirror, I could see what the... Right. This is exciting, isn't it? Right. So I'm going to need a bit more copper. I'm definitely going to need more iron. I could try to calculate how many iron sheets I need, but you're always going to need iron sheets. I mean, the gas furnace, the basic gas furnace takes 4 iron sheets to construct, so yeah. Save some suit power. Oh, that's a nice glow. Kind of reminds me of Skyrim. But anyway, right. Yeah, stand next to it to keep warm in the cold, right? Right. Can I stick my head in the fur? I can. It's probably not a good idea. Right. Do I have... I do have some sheets on me. Do I have a battery with anything in it? I kind of sort of do. So I'm just gonna continue to seal this place up as best I know how. Right. And run out of power. Realize I forgot to turn that off before. Yep. It's anybody's guess. Will I survive Venus? That's an interesting question. I'm not sure that I can provide the answer at this point. Whoa. See, in theory, I know what needs to be done. It's the practice of getting things done, which is a bit on the daunting side. What is that? Oh, those are the two doors that I had. Yeah, that would be kind of important.
Oxygen low.
And my oxygen's low. Right. Copper. Yeah, electronics printer. I was debating on whether or not to try to get the gas furnace out first, but I need power. I need a relatively reliable source of power. But since I'm here, don't have the glass, but that's okay. It's not like it was going to be airtight anyway.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen is low. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's see. What else can we do? We can close you off. Wait a minute. No, wrong one. Put you back where you belong. Don't you tell me that you... In the middle of... Of course you did. Right in the middle of printing. Right. Well...
Oxygen low.
I know that's a deep subject. Yeah.
Oxygen critical.
Yeah, gotta run. Turn that back on. Run. Put this in the machine and run. You know, the more I'm thinking about it, chutes would probably be a very wise investment right about now. Whoa. Alright, you're doing your thing. Can we try that again, please? Well, I'm just waiting for that, so I guess I will go...
Oxygen low.
Yes. Oxygen
Oxygen critical.
is low and critical and all that good stuff. So, right. Let's get you closed up. Let's get you evacuating. Right. Yeah, you're there. Where is... Okay, you and you. Get you closed back up again. Turn you on. Might as well empty you out. Right. Take a little sip of water.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Alright, might as well have a snack as well.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Okay. So that's one water bottle and cereal bar down. So I've got 2 boxes and a pouch of cereal bars. I have 1 box and 1 pouch of water bottles. Now, I do have the water filler upper and a nice big tank of water, so water is not my issue at the moment. My issue is going to be food. And food, yes, I cannot grow it until I get a Bloom and Grow light. Right, have you printed that out? I think you printed that out. So if you've printed that out, I'd really like to get this taken care of. Really would like to get to steel, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But we'll see. We shall see. And the right. See, get the crowbar there. Do that. Do that. Get pushed around. Put you down. Let's get the bender going next. And let's get some more are you done? So I've used up all my iron sheets, which means I can't weld that up just yet. Because, yeah, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple back, just so I can,
Oxygen low.
Yeah, I know. The sooner I get this, going, the sooner that I can, attempt to get things done. Let's see. Cable cutters. I can rewire it at any time, so we will just do this. Right, let's turn you off just to save a little bit of juice. Right, I need to screw you up. Right, you're all screwed up. Put that into there. How close are you? You're halfway through that. Tempted to put my 10 coal in just as insurance, but I won't. Out of curiosity, what kind of copper I got? I don't know if that's going to be enough copper to
Oxygen low.
get the furnace printed out. I don't honestly remember if it was 20, 30, or 40 that it needed. So what I'll do is, well, I should probably move all this stuff up here anyway, right? Get it out of there. Let's get you closed up. So let me focus on that. I will wait for that to print out before I try to do any more smelting in the arc furnace. In fact, what I'll probably do is, once that finishes printing, I will check to see what the gas furnace needs. Then I'll go ahead and chuck the last 10 stack of 10 coal into the solid generator and print out the furnace. Then, hopefully, I'll get this furnace set up. We'll see. Right. I need more iron. Of course. So, more iron it is. You do that. I will get you set up. No. One space away. Thank you. I guess I could pull up a couple of more. Yes, I guess I could. Not that I should, but I could. So I will. since I'm here. Okay, plastic sheets. Screwdriver. They're all screwed up. Right. That's done. That's done. We get to print in the furnace. I will put the last 10 coal into the thing. Which means I definitely do need to go out mining because I need to find lead. I need to find silver. I need to find more silicon. Need to find all the things that I need to find so they can be found and I can use them. And...
Oxygen critical.
Right. Well, let's get some more copper going. Also gonna need some more gold because I'd like to switch all that out to heavy cable up there. Because I know the storm's going to come. The storm will probably hit before I get to steel, which would be a shame, but I'm just trying to be realistic.
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Oxygen low.
I knew that was going to happen too. That's alright. Well, I mean, it's not alright, but yeah. That's doing that. Trying to think of how much heavy cable I would need. I don't have the power hooked up, and I'm not willing to hook up the power now because that might decide it wants to turn off even though the data side's not connected. It sometimes it just gets weird. I'm not willing to take that chance. Not as seen, I'm almost finished printing the thing out. I will say, though,
oxygen low.
That my oxygen is low. Right, so I'll pick you up, and I am going to ask you to give me a fair amount of iron sheets. Now, where am I going to put you? I should put you somewhere that would make sense. You're going to get moved because I want to build a dedicated room for the furnace as well as the atmospherics. Come here. Okay. That's going to have to do, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to have to do right there. Oh, look at those physics jiggle. No, 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 no. No clang here, please. But Stationeers is oxygen's critical. Alright. Yeah, I'll swap that over, turn that back off, we'll wrench you. We will weld you, and then we will abuse you. Not before we get some other... Whoa! That, they wanted to shoot out, I could tell. That's steel, that's not iron. That's dead battery. Right. That might as well use up all the iron because my oxygen's low. That's the reason we're going to use up all the iron because my oxygen's low. Now we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Speaking of needing things, I'm gonna need a bolt-size battery in there. Whoa! Nope! Don't break the suit any more than you already have. Okay, that should be all the iron, right? Oxygen's low. That's fine.
Oxygen critical.
Oxygen is critical. Did that actually... Oh, that did a whole... Okay. Well, try to get me as much of this gold done then, please. Let's get you hooked up so I don't have to worry about this. Did it interrupt anything? No? Good. Now, what do you need for the easy wind turbines? You need 10, 5, and 10. Okay.
Oxygen low.
So if I get 25 gold, I can get...
Oxygen critical.
Okay, I'm talking. I'm busy discussing things with myself. Right. So that's doing that. Let's get inside. Let's ruminate on these things. Right. Put that there. Yeah, let's get you opened up. Let's, where are you? Put you back in there. Probably a bad idea, right? Yeah, that was a very bad idea. That's okay. That's okay. I got a plan. Well, I really don't, but that's the 2 for the station battery that I want. Did I use up the rest? I probably did, didn't I? Grab the glass for those doors. Yeah, I don't think 2 sheets are going to get me sealed off there. But you know what I could do? No, I can't because those are not going to hold up to the pressure. So, no, I can't do that. Why was I thinking that I could when I know that I couldn't because I'm not thinking straight? Oh, so it's a normal playthrough. Right. Speaking of a normal playthrough, where's my box of... Of course, I'm standing right next to it. Alright, now let's see. Let's get all of you out. Let's get all of you out. Still trying to figure out why there's the same amount or similar amount of stuff in the little pouches as they are in the big boxes. But sure that's normal. Right. That stuff. Let's come in here. Close the door. Evacuate all the super hot air. Might as well empty our waste tank. Right. Let's get a drink of water.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Get a snack.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Keep staring at these lockers thinking I should put those up and start getting organized. Like, What I will do is I'll put these lockers out there so I can keep my ores and such. Yes, my ores and such. I need the glass. Don't need that. Right. Oh. Kind of helps if I have some pipe, huh? Yes. Oh. Also gonna need a liquid pipe, aren't I? Yes. Like, what do you need the liquid pipe for? Well, you know how I was saying about getting things degassed and whatnot? Yeah, well, at a certain pressure and temperature, the pollutant that's in the atmosphere, or the pollutant that will definitely be in the furnace, will start to condense. And if it's going to be nice enough to condense for me, then, well, I feel obligated to utilize it. Why did I throw the crowbar down on the floor? That's not very nice. Yeah, save. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. No, I did not want the crowbar there. I wanted... How did he... Da, 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 da. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of... How rude. Gold in there. Do I have everything? Wow. Wow.
Power low.
You're not just whistling Dixie. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go do some mining.
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Harumph, harumph, harumph. And yeah, I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. If you're not familiar with that movie line reference, Blazing Saddles. And no, they could not make a movie like that today, because we are not allowed to laugh at ourselves or society or society's problems. No, 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 because, you know, we can't take a joke. Address pertinent, very pertinent issues with satire and parody, because, you know, who do we think we are? Adults? Pfft, yeah. We know better, don't we? Well, somebody says they know better. Right, well, I guess I will go ahead and offload all of this stuff. Actually, I'll hold on to that stuff. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. Put those out. I don't need that or that or that or that. Right, we got that. We got that's empty. Do I need... Well, I'll need all of that. I got the lockers. I just put the pipes in the... Well, anyway, I think that'll do it for the moment. Okay, we are technically charging. Yes. We haven't lost Stationeer just yet, so that's a benefit. So I think we're going to call it there for the time being. And yeah, in the meantime, I'll go out to try to get more coal for the generator that I don't want to use, because, you know. But more importantly, I'll try to find me some lead and silver, and yeah, we'll go from there. So until then, as always, although it's fun to have a challenge, don't ever let it be challenging to have fun. Am I going to make it? See ya.